Guys, can we talk about the campaigning of Helen Zille there in Johannesburg? Man, it is such a brilliant campaign. I have never seen anything like that before. Never. The opponents of Helen Zille right now, as we speak, they are paralyzed. They don't even know where to start when it comes to campaigning. Because Helen Zille is going around in the city of Johannesburg and exposing the rot that the comrades have hidden from the people of this country. Some of the things that Helen Zille is exposing there in Johannesburg are things that the people who don't live in Johannesburg would have never heard of, would have never seen. But this campaign of Helen Zille is showing us what is really happening there in the city of Johannesburg. I mean, I cannot believe, man. I just cannot believe that the comrades have literally turned once a great city into a slum. This is what the comrades have done. And the very same comrades are telling people not to vote for Helen Zille on the basis that Helen Zille is white. So the people of Johannesburg, they are being told to continue to vote for the very same comrades that have destroyed Johannesburg simply because these comrades are black. It doesn't matter the infrastructure that has been broken in the city of Johannesburg, the infrastructure that the people have failed to fix in Johannesburg in decades. People must not even consider that. The illegal immigration in Johannesburg, the filth in Johannesburg, people must not consider that. They must not vote for Helen Zille on the simple basis that she is white. It is unbelievable. I'm telling you, it is unbelievable.
Partners as well. Look at Kenny Kunene, who is responsible for fixing Joburg's roads. Yeah, Onyansile. Oh, Kenny is responsible for fixing Joburg's roads. Hey. Fixing a pothole has become such a rare event in Jozi that Kenny Kunene announced a ribbon-cutting ceremony yesterday to celebrate the occasion. He wanted to cut a ribbon to open a fixed pothole. He probably just opened another pothole. But I was really interested in seeing how that would turn out. And so I was watching closely on my phone to see the news of this great new ribbon-cutting ceremony for a pothole. But then I saw that even that was postponed. He couldn't even get to his ribbon-cutting ceremony. And why? Because another pipe had burst nearby, creating another pothole to fill. So he couldn't open one pothole that had been filled because there was another pothole right next door to it. No wonder he is called Kenny Kunene of the Pothole Alliance. That is his party. Kenny Kunene represents the Pothole Alliance.
Man, if the residents of Johannesburg do not vote for Helen Zille, they will deserve everything they are getting after. I mean, the comrades have schooled them so much. The comrades have schooled them so much. And I think, again, the DA is not doing a good job, especially when it comes to reminding the residents of Johannesburg what happened in G20. You remember the mayor of Johannesburg telling the residents of Johannesburg and South Africans that during the G20, they will make sure that the roads are clean. They will make sure that the roads do not have the potholes, and the roads that are going to be used by the friends of Ramaphosa are going to have the working traffic lights, and there will not be people standing on the sides of the road threatening the guests of Ramaphosa. The DA must continue to remind the people what actually happened in G20. Because I think the G20 summit was a huge insult to the residents of Johannesburg. The fact that the administration of Dada Morero was willing to put the resources to cater for Ramaphosa's foreign friends while the people of Johannesburg are complaining, it was nothing but a big insult to the people of Johannesburg. They must remind them what happened in G20 and how the ANC literally spit in their face. Because this is exactly what they did. You can't tell me that the residents can complain about the robots that are not working. The residents can complain about the potholes. They can complain about these people that are standing on the sides, that are breaking their windows. And the ANC does not give a damn The working coalition does not give a damn about all of these problems that are mentioned by the residents of Johannesburg. But when the guests of Ramaphosa are coming, suddenly all of these problems are attended to. You remember that I'm talking about the G20 routes. We are going to have what we call the G20 routes. These are the roads that are going to be used to bus around the friends of Ramaphosa. And these roads, we are going to make sure that are speak and span. We are going to make sure that are speak and span. They must remind the people of that. But again, man, shout out to Helen Zille, man. Shout out to Helen Zille. The campaign that she's been running there in Johannesburg, it is very effective. It is very effective. And that's why I say that her opponents are paralyzed. They don't even know where to start to campaign. They don't know where to start to campaign. They don't know where to start to campaign. So I want us to go through a couple of videos that Helen Zille has shot there in Johannesburg. And then I'm going to show you a big own goal from the ANC. You know, when you are trying to mock somebody and you end up making the point on their behalf, this is exactly what happened here. It just shows you how dull and idiotic some of these ANC members are, because in their attempt to discredit Helen Zille, they ended up making a point for the Democratic Alliance. But then, before we get to that, let's get through this.
Welcome to Douglasdale at this wonderful snorkel pool that has been here for about 3 years, despite many attempts to fix it. When the grader comes in the dead of night so that people can earn overtime, they burst the pipe again. And here we are with a free and wonderful Saturday afternoon snorkel. I can even do the backstroke over here. Let's see if I can do that still.
Hey, Helen, don't hurt your back, man. Don't hurt your back. And guys, can we please talk about how dangerous that is, especially for the kids? Can we talk about how dangerous that it is? Because this is what the comrades are known for. You can go to every municipality that is governed by the ANC. This is exactly what you're going to get. Every municipality that these people are governing. There are holes everywhere that have been dug by this administration of the ANC. And the only time these people will come back to attempt to fix that hole is if something horrible happens. If a child slips and falls into that hole that they have dug, this is the only time you will see these people coming and attempting to fix what they have done. So I'm not surprised that these people have allowed this burst pipe to cause a huge swimming pool in the middle of a neighborhood. I'm not surprised. But can we talk about how dangerous it is, especially for the children that are living nearby? It is very dangerous, very dangerous. And when something happens and people start speaking out, guess what the ANC will say? They will say, no, guys, you cannot politicize the death of children. You cannot politicize the death of children. Just like they did, you remember after these death traps that are operating as sponsor shops, sold poison to our children in this country, and young people started dying in this country. When people started to speak out, the ANC said that, no, you guys are doing nothing but politicizing the death of children. So it is okay for them to allow these Bangladeshis and the Somalians to come into this country and to operate these death traps that they call the sponsor shops. And when children die after consuming the snacks that they got from these death traps, the ANC will say that you cannot say anything, because if you dare say anything, then you are politicizing the death of children. This is exactly what they will say. If something happens in this massive swimming pool that Helen Zille is swimming inside the neighborhood, this is exactly what they will say. If something tragic actually happens here, they will say that people do not have the right to say that. They do not have the right to talk about what actually happened. Just like they did. You remember a couple of weeks ago, they said that the political parties that are talking about the water problems in Johannesburg, they are simply trying to play politics. They are not interested in the residents of Johannesburg actually having water, but they just want to politicize the situation that is taking place in Johannesburg. They don't want anybody to talk about the nonsense that they are doing. This is what they don't want. This is what they don't want. I couldn't believe that statement from the ANC criticizing the political parties that are raising concerns about the situation that the residents of Johannesburg are facing. They said that not everybody that is talking about this issue, it is doing nothing but politicizing this issue. This is what they are doing. I mean, the whole premier of Johannesburg, or of Gauteng, he told the residents there that he's taking the showers in hotel. He's taking the showers in hotel. The DA, what did the DA do? The DA did a massive billboard showing the people that, guys, while you are struggling with water, Panyaza Lesufi is busy taking the showers at the hotel. And the ANC, they took the DA to the courts and said that the DA, it is politicizing whatever that is happening in Johannesburg, and they do not have the right to make a billboard of Panyaza Lesufi taking a shower at the hotel, despite Panyaza Lesufi telling South Africans that him and his family, they are taking the showers at the hotel, while the residents of Gauteng do not have the water. The ANC just wants to continue to cause problems for the people, but they don't want people to talk about those problems. And this is something that we must never allow to happen. We must never allow to happen. A shout out to Helen Zille, man. The campaign that Helen Zille is running, it is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant, because now you are seeing the opposition parties, they are not attacking the working coalition anymore. They are not attacking the coalition anymore. They are attacking the Democratic Alliance. This is what is happening. Action SA is saying nothing about the mess that the ANC has caused for the people there in Johannesburg. They are focused on the Democratic Alliance. The EFF is saying nothing about the mess that the ANC has caused in Johannesburg. Guess what? They are focusing on the Democratic Alliance. The ANC, it is also focusing on the Democratic Alliance. As if the DA is the one that is running Johannesburg. As if the DA is the one that has turned Johannesburg into a slum. This is what is happening.
Welcome to Douglasdale at this wonderful snorkel pool that has been here for about 3 years, despite many attempts to fix it. When the grader comes in the dead of night so that people can earn overtime, they burst the pipe again. And here we are with a free and wonderful Saturday afternoon snorkel. I can even do the backstroke over here. Let's see if I can do that still. Ooh. Back with doggy paddle. I get over here. Get a pool over here. I wonder if there are any fishes in here. Let me take a look. Very nice. This pool has been here on and off for 3 years. It's the result of a burst pipe. It's kept bursting again and again and again. Neighbors can't get out of their driveways. People have asked for the council to come and fix it. They came and fixed it with a front end loader and burst the pipe again. This is what people have to live with in the city of Johannesburg.
You know, guys, just when they thought that stunt was it, but this stunt, this one that Helen Zille pulled recently, okay, this one made the comrades very angry. It made the comrades very angry. Like, this is nothing but a wastage, man. A waste, like so much water is being wasted in Johannesburg because the idiots that are in charge, they cannot even maintain the infrastructure in Johannesburg. They cannot even fix the infrastructure in Johannesburg. And speaking about the water infrastructure in Johannesburg, you remember that member of parliament of the ANC saying that all of these problems that we are seeing in Johannesburg are the results of apartheid. These are the results of apartheid, according to that member of parliament of the ANC. So let's look into the latest stand of Helen Zille, the one that actually made the comrades very angry. Oh man. Can we please give her 10 stars for this campaign? Because it is a brilliant campaign. I have never seen anything like this, man. I have never seen anything like this. Helen Zille is teaching these boys how to play politics.
When does this start happening like this?
6 years.
6 years like this? And because of that blocked drain over there?
That's a drain somewhere there.
What did your count? What? This is the sewage. That is the other drain.
Yeah.
Listen, when does your councillor come and help you?
No, nothing.
You've got an ANC councillor here, no?
Yes.
And he doesn't come and help you.
Next.
I'm very, very sorry. You know what to do next time if you want this place fixed.
Do what?
Niyayazi ukwenza. Who do you have to vote for?
DA.
Right, Vuyani, I believe this is your business.
This is our business here.
Is it a hairdressing business, Vuyani?
Hairdressing business.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, we've been here for almost 6 years now. It's been
For 6 years you've had this problem here.
more than 6 years.
More than
We came
6
here,
years.
It's been like this.
Do you know what the cause is of the problem, Vuyani?
Because of the problem, the drainage is not working.
Is that there?
Yes. It's
Is
not
that where
working.
that's... And what's that?
That one
That
is
big-
for
the manhole?
Yeah, it's a manhole for
The sewer?
For sewer, yes.
So that's for the sewerage and that's the drainage that
Yes.
isn't working.
It's not
And you've had a river, you've had a lake here
Every time
For?
when the rain,
for 6 years.
it's more than 6 years.
And does it
Because,
affect your business?
Big
Yeah, of course.
Big time.
Big time, because you can see even the paving, it's
Yes.
ruined.
So
Nothing is
do you
working.
lose business here?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. A lot. 'Cause
That's
clients
really
are moving out. They
When people vote for a party, they vote for service delivery. And that affects their lives. If you vote for a party that can do good services, it changes your life and it will change your business. So I hope you know that,
Yes.
and I
yes,
hope you know what
yes.
that means for the election,
Yes.
Vuyani.
Eish.
I mean, it is so sad, man. It is so sad. I mean, our people, man, they really have to start taking these issues very seriously. They really have to start taking these issues seriously. Because this identity politics that the comrades are forcing on the people, it is not helping the people. It is not helping the people. Because at the end of the day, the residents are the ones that have to deal with these swimming pools in their neighborhoods. They are the ones that have to deal with this. They are the ones that have to deal with this. Can you imagine, man, for over 6 years, people have had the very same problem for over 6 years. And then you have these members of the ANC trying to tell the people of this country that they actually care about the residents of Johannesburg or they care about South Africans. It is not only happening in Johannesburg. That is what is said about this whole thing. It is not only happening in Johannesburg. You can go everywhere. You will find the same situation. Especially where the comrades are governing. This is what you will find. This is an image of the governance of the comrades. This is what you will get everywhere the ANC governs. This is what you will get. I find it very strange that the ANC, they have the time and the energy to speak about Khayelitsha and Gugulethu and some of these townships in the city of Cape Town and saying that, no, the DA is not doing nothing for the people of Gugulethu, Khayelitsha and what and what. But at the very same time, it's not like these people actually care about their own people. That's why I said that argument that Hemini Mashaba was making and Action SA was making about the DA in the city of Tshwane was not making any sense. That the DA only cares for white areas. They only cares for the suburbs. They only care for the white people. The question that I've heard for these people is that, okay, if you guys are saying the DA only cares about the suburban areas, why are you not taking care of the black areas? Why are you not taking care of black areas? Now they are telling people that, no, you must not vote for the Democratic Alliance because the Democratic Alliance is in Johannesburg. It is not going to work for black people. But they are in coalition right now. You have these political parties. They are in coalition right now in Johannesburg. And look what is happening. Look what is happening. It's not like the ANC, Action SA, EFF, Patriotic Alliance, all of these political parties that are in coalition in Johannesburg are actually working for black people. But they are saying that black people must not vote for the DA because the DA only cares about the white areas. So what is stopping them from actually delivering the services to the black people? What is stopping them? Nothing. 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 They simply don't care. They simply don't care. So yesterday, the DA said that, guys, you know there's something that is called the Helen Zille effect. Because after the stand of Helen Zille, the city of Johannesburg, they decided to go and actually work. And the DA, you know the DA, man, they are very good, especially when it comes to taking their victories. They said that a few hours later, you can see the Helen Zille effect over here. You can see the Helen Zille effect over here because the city, they sent some trucks to do a bit of work in the very same place that Helen Zille was at. So if Helen Zille didn't go to this place, do you actually think that the comrades would have sent their workers to try to clean up there? Of course not. Of course not. So now you have this member of the ANC, Khusela Diko, the very same member of parliament that is trying to silence the podcasters. I mean, can you just imagine, man? Can you just imagine our forefathers suffering in the apartheid regime for us to be silenced by Khusela Diko, the very same woman who still has to answer what happened with that PPE money. You remember the PPE scandal? She still has not answered what happened with that PPE money. So Khusela Diko, in her attempt to discredit the DA, she ended up giving the DA the credit. Listen to what she says. She is responding to this post of the Democratic Alliance, saying that this is a Helen Zille effect. This is a Helen Zille effect. She's responding to this, and she says that Helen Zille is very effective as opposition. Getting the ANC-led coalition to work in Johannesburg, she must remain there in opposition. What a massive goal. What a massive own goal. Helen Zille is very effective as opposition. Getting the ANC-led coalition to work in Johannesburg, she must remain there in opposition. So if Helen Zille can actually get the coalition to work, when she's in opposition, can you just imagine what's going to happen if Helen Zille is in charge? She scored a massive own goal because in her attempt to try to discredit the Democratic Alliance, she's telling the people that the DA is getting things done. The DA is getting things done. Helen Zille and the DA, they are getting the ANC-led coalition to work. And this is what she's saying. And she actually thinks that she's discrediting the DA. But she's too stupid to actually realize that she's giving the DA the credit. She's basically saying what the DA has been saying all along, that we are getting things done. We are getting things done. And Helen Zille responded to her, and I love this response because she says that if we can do this in opposition, can you just imagine what we can do in government, my dear? If we can do this in opposition, can you just imagine what we can do in government, my dear? So now you have the comrades of the ANC. They are furious at Mrs. PPE over here for scoring this own goal. Because Khusela Diko is no different. She said nothing different from what Ramaphosa said. You remember what Ramaphosa said during the councillors' roll call there in FNB Stadium? You remember what Ramaphosa said?
Municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. And I can name it here because there's nothing wrong with competition. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. We need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? And there's nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? We need to be moving up the ladder of being good at what we do. We cannot forever stay at the bottom. It hurts me deeply when I continue to see that our municipalities sometimes tend to move even backwards.
This is exactly what Khusela Diko said. That the DA is getting things done. The DA is getting things done. So if the DA can get the municipality to work when they are in opposition, I mean, like, people must just vote for the DA to be in government. This is exactly what they are saying. Hey, I'm coming, my boy. This is exactly what I'm coming, guys. So, Khusela Diko, she said exactly what Ramaphosa said. She said exactly what Ramaphosa said. That the DA is actually getting things done. It's getting things done. I have never seen such a massive own goal. Especially in this campaigning of the DA that is busy destroying the ANC there in the city of Johannesburg. Then you have the comrades of the ANC saying that Helen Zille is very effective and she's getting the coalition to work. What he said is that Khusela Diko, she doesn't care about these problems that the people are facing. They were okay with the fact that the people were living with those massive swimming pools in front of their yards, in front of their businesses. She was okay with that. They didn't see any problem with that. But when Helen Zille goes there to highlight this problem, she comes out to mock the very same people that are highlighting the problem. But you know how karma works. You know how karma works. Because now she has upset even her own comrades. Her own comrades, they are not very happy about what Khusela Diko is saying. So now she's on social media trying to say, but go to Kailicha, go to Google it. People are saying, no, Khusela Diko, you scored an own goal. Just live with it. Just live with it. I wish I could show you guys her meltdown on social media right now. Because people are saying, how dare you? How dare you? Are you telling us that you were okay with that? And are you telling us that you were not going to fix that problem had Helen Zille not went there?
Hot.
No, you're not hot. You're not hot, boy. It's cold. It's cold. Papa, I'm coming. I'm coming. Why are you taking your clothes off? Yeah? Why are you taking your clothes off? Papa. Oh, I don't want to take it off, man. It's cold. Go there. So now her very own comrades, they are mad at her. They are mad at her. So guys, anyway, man, what do you think about this campaigning of Helen Zille there in the city of Johannesburg? And what do you think about Mrs. PPE, Mrs. Let's Silence the Podcast, scoring a massive own goal? trying to mock the Democratic Alliance. Guys, what are your thoughts? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Do it.